Minecraft 1.21, the Tricky Trials update, recently released, and with it came a brand new Minecraft weapon capable of one-shotting any mob in the game, including the Wither, the Warden, and the Ender Dragon. So today I'm going to be risking my 1900 day Minecraft hardcore world in order to find this brand new weapon. However, to find the mace there are 5 main phases I need to complete, which is why for phase 1 I'm heading into the Nether to find my pillager outpost. As to find the mace, I can't just walk into random trial chambers and kill some mobs. Instead, I need to attempt some ominous trial chambers to get the ominous vault keys to unlock ominous vaults in order to have a small chance of obtaining a heavy core item. I'm now here at my pillager outpost. I hope some captains will start spawning as they are the ones which drop the ominous bottles which I need. No, it just seems like a lot of them are in boats for no reason. Now that all the boats have been destroyed, I'm hoping some more captains will start to spawn. And luckily there's already 2 down here. All I need to do is take them out and they'll drop the bottles. That's 1 bottle and that's another. Fly away quickly, hoping some more will spawn. No, but that is a lot of pillagers down there already. And that right there is another pillager captain. My plan right now is to gather as many ominous bottles as possible in order to travel to different trial chambers to defeat the mobs in order to get the ominous trial keys that I'll need. There we go, that's 16 pillagers killed and 16 ominous bottles. Which means that phase 1 has now been completed. With phase 2, my plan is to go through some trial chambers with the ominous effect in order to gather a bunch of the ominous keys. And the first couple of trial chambers I'm going to be exploring are actually the ones I've recently explored anyway. As one of the best parts about the trial chambers is you can fight them again and again. However, the only thing that can't be looted again and again is the vault block. Annoyingly, that's where you find the heavy core needed for the mace. But that just means I can go to any trial chamber for now in order to get the keys. Then I'll have to find other trial chambers later on in order to get the heavy core. Here we are, right at the site of my first ever trial chamber. So all I need to do is drink one of these ominous bottles, jump down and start fighting all of these mobs. As after I defeat all of these mobs, the trial spawner should hopefully give me one of the new keys I'm looking for. What's our first reward? Great, baked potatoes. No luck in this room either, only got some steak and a regeneration potion. This next room ended up being rather difficult, due to the fact that armoured husks started to spawn. But what was worse was the fact that armoured baby husks started to spawn. So I made sure to use my bow to stay away from them. And our reward for dealing with that is a couple of golden carrots. Great. Now we've got to do the same thing again a few more times. Some more rewards include some steak and some more baked potatoes. Seriously, I thought getting the keys would be a bit easier than this. Oh great, there are more husks spawning. Oh no. And once again, our reward is some more potatoes. And our reward for taking out 3 more spawners includes, oh finally, an ominous key, some golden carrots, and another ominous key, which means we've now got 2 of the keys. However, obviously, I don't think that will be enough, especially since the heavy core only has a 7.5% chance of spawning. So yeah, I'm going to have to get very, very lucky. Heavy core, there we go. Just like I'm about to get very lucky from this next trial spawner I've just defeated. No, it's another golden carrot. Oh great, it's more skeletons to fight. Despite that being one of the closest times I've been to death within this hardcore world in a very long time, how many keys did I get from it? I didn't get any, I've still got 2 ominous keys. And unfortunately, that seems to be it for this first trial chamber. But don't worry, I'll be back there later, as my main goal for now is getting as many ominous keys as possible. And the good news is, the second trial chamber is very close to my first one. So it's only a short flight away. Alright, I'm here at the next one, but as you can see by all the particles coming off of me, I don't even need to drink another ominous potion yet. But to be honest, I'll probably end up drinking another strength potion, as they'll end up being very helpful defeating all of these mobs. Got some potatoes as my first award. This definitely doesn't seem to be going too well. And now we've got to fight a ton of breezes, which are always fun to deal with. At least this time I got a strength potion as a reward. It's just not quite what I'm after right now. Next up are a bunch of spiders, which aren't a real issue as I've got a sharpness 5 netherite axe which is capable of one-shotting spiders. And we get some golden carrots as our reward. Great. And after defeating some breezes and some strays, I do end up with another key, which is quite nice. I'm pretty sure, oh, it's a cave spider spawner right here. Yeah, this is not a fun one. Luckily, they can all be one-shot. I just don't want to get poisoned. And we get a regeneration potion as a reward. Turns out there's a chest here which I haven't looted before, as this is a trial chamber I did go to in the last video. And what is there? Some arrows, some emeralds, some wind chargers, an iron axe, and a brand new banner pattern which I actually didn't have before. Plus some copper grates, which I'm definitely going to take with me, as they do just look amazing. And for defeating some more strays, I get another key, and some potatoes again. Seriously, I really don't understand why potatoes are a reward. They just don't seem worth it. Like, I'm not going to take on a ton of strays and risk my hardcore world and get some potatoes as a reward. I've already planted down over 4,000 potatoes in this world. I don't think I need 5 potatoes as a reward for killing a ton of strays. But there we go, we're now up to 4 keys from 2 trial chambers. Oh, there's another room here I didn't even do. Hopefully we can get some more keys now then. Unfortunately, I didn't get any more keys, and I'm actually going to spend one right now, as it turns out there's an ominous vault here, which I hadn't even looted. Wouldn't it be so nice if I got a heavy core from this? A banner pattern, some arrows, an enchanted book, the flow banner pattern, a smite 2? Are you serious? Smite 2? And unfortunately, that's it for trial chamber number 2. So, in total, we're now up to 3 ominous trial keys. With 2 trial chambers now completely adventured, I want to find some more, but for that, I'm going to need to trade with some of my cartographers. It also turns out I had a spare ominous trial key just waiting at my base, which is very nice. So now we're up to 4. And this is all of the loot we managed to get from 2 trial chambers, whilst only opening 1 chest, which is actually pretty impressive. I've done a bit of work, and now I have 5 brand new trial chamber maps which we need to explore. However, I'm going to be exploring them first in order to get the trial keys, then I'm going to return later on to loot them all in hopes that we find a heavy core. But first, I'm going to be heading to a brand new trial chamber in order to find some more ominous keys. I'm now right above this brand new trial chamber, so I guess I just have to dig down. And just really hope the mobs inside aren't baby zombies, as fighting baby zombies with the ominous effect is honestly going to be so terrifying. I'm really not looking forward to it. Chances are, I've got 5 more trial chambers to be exploring to get the keys. Chances are there's going to be at least 1 baby zombie spawn. And I'm definitely not looking forward to that. Alright, I'm now inside. I'm going to make sure I have an ominous potion, which I do. And I did bring some extra potions just for a bit more protection and a bit more safety. So we've got 8-minute strength, which I'll definitely drink in a minute. But obviously first, drink the ominous bottle. I'll make sure I have strength on my hotbar as well as the golden apples. There are some pots I can break, obviously. Oh, and it's slime straight away, which shouldn't be too much of an issue. And after defeating a stray spawner, I do manage to get a brand new ominous key. And from 2 slime spawners, I get a steak, which is not very good. And I get a regeneration potion, which is actually much better. And it seems like there's a chest here with a golden apple, a couple of emeralds, and some poison-tipped arrows, which isn't too bad. Here's the next room. I don't know what mobs I have to fight. It looks like breezes. Can I maybe fly up a little bit? Oh, great. Strays. My favourite mob to fight. And from defeating the strays, I get another ominous key. And from defeating the breezes, I get another ominous key. And I definitely could unlock these vaults straight away, but I am going to save it for a little bit later on. It looks like there's a ton of spawners around here with loads of breezes and zombies. Oh, zombies aren't too bad, I guess. It's just spawning with diamond swords is definitely a bit of a challenge. And now I'm poisoned. How am I poisoned? Where does that poison even come from? There's no bogs around, are there? I assume it's from one of the ominous spawners. Oh well, I better drink the strength potion and start fighting all of these mobs. And from these 3 spawners, I got some potatoes, some more potatoes, and a bit of steak. Such amazing loot. There is a vault here though, and I did get a normal trial key earlier, so hopefully I get something a bit interesting. Some arrows, or diamond chest plate, that's pretty cool. with Unbreaking 2. Okay, that's not that cool, but I'll still take it. There's another barrel here. This is sort of like the spawning area, I assume. Wow. 3 diamonds, a diamond axe, and a golden axe. I'll definitely take the diamond one. That's actually really cool loot. It looks like inside of this room, I only have a few slimes to fight, which shouldn't be too difficult. And from these 2 spawners, I managed to get 2 more brand new keys. Now, one thing I would recommend is if you need slime balls, just go to the trial chambers. You end up getting so much. It's actually really nice. Now, if I ever need to build a slime in the future, well, I've got all the slime balls I'm going to need. And obviously, there's another ominous trial vault here, but we'll leave that for now, as we'll return here later on in today's video. And it looks like around here, there's a couple more slime spawners. Luckily, though, the slimes are never really a challenge. Looks like I'm in another whole brand new bit of a trial chamber as well, which is pretty cool. Hopefully that means there's some more chances to get some more keys. And we just got all the shards. But there we go, that's the next trial chamber completed with 5 brand new keys, bringing our total to 9 ominous keys so far. Now on to the next one, which actually seems to be very close. And there's also a pillager outpost right here. Unfortunately though, I'm not in the need for any more ominous bottles right now. Alright, this next one should be right below us. But as I'm digging down, don't forget to subscribe, as I've got a ton of content planned for this brand new Minecraft update. Alright, I guess we just go straight down and see what mobs we have to... Oh my god, it's bogged. I actually haven't thought of bogged in this world yet, so this should be the final hostile mob I need to kill, right? It is, there we go, we get monsters hunted. But now it's time to take out all the rest of these boggeds. That's another trial chamber completely explored, bringing the total of keys now up to 15. However, instead of going to a ton more trial chambers, it's probably worth just using the current keys I have in order to unlock the vaults I can see, to hope we can get the heavy core already. So we'll start with this one here. What do we get? Emeralds, diamonds, emerald block. Oh, that was it. A banner pattern, wind charges, diamonds. Oh, that's it. Heavy core, there we go. Emerald, ominous bottle, wind charges. Is that a golden apple? It is. But we actually managed to find the heavy core already. I did not expect it to be that quick. Now that I'm back in my base, it's time to move on to the 5th and final phase. As first of all, I do need to craft this brand new weapon. So we use a breeze rod and a heavy core to create the mace. And whilst the mace is pretty good by itself, it can do with some improvements. Luckily, it can be enchanted. And the enchantments include breach, density, and wind burst. Now, breach just increases the amount of mace damage through armor, which is not going to be useful for me. Wind burst can only be found in ominous trials, so I can't get it from an enchantment table. So today, I'm going to be aiming for density, which can go up to level 5, so I really hope I can get it quickly. Density 4 straight away. Yeah, I don't think that's what I'm after, so I'll grab some books out. Anything good on the books? Probably not. What, this time? Unbreaking 3, we'll risk it and see what we get. Density 4. Yeah, that's not too good. Can we get a density book, though? You know what? It's probably worth disenchanting the mace a couple of times. And after a couple of enchants, I managed to get a Density 5 Unbreaking 3 mace. Now, the mace can have other enchantments applied to it, such as Fire Aspect. However, I don't really want to have that on my mace, so I will just put Mending on it for now. Now that I've got a fully enchanted mace, I really want to test it out. And luckily, there are quite a few zombified piglins around here. Oh, that's so satisfying. We can one-shot any mob now. Now, you've probably seen other videos of people trying to find the mace already, and they've probably defeated mobs such as the Wither or the Warden. However, this is Totemless Hardcore, and I'm about to hit 2,000 days, so I'm not going to be risking this hardcore world at all. So for now, I'm just going to be using the mace on weaker mobs such as these pigs. I missed. Such as these pigs. Oh, we actually managed to get the advancement already over Overkill. That's pretty cool. Which means we're even closer to completing every single 1.21 advancement. However, I'm going to save the rest of those for another video. But there we go, that's how I managed to find and create Minecraft's strongest weapon. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to subscribe, as we're getting very close to day 2000 inside of this Minecraft hardcore world.